I just want to make a short video on neck capsule car exercise. Really the goal on this drill is, if we think of our neck, we've got 7 vertebrae that are all stacked on top of each other. And what we're really trying to do is gap or get some space between 2 of those vertebrae that might be stuck together. So if you notice, if you're doing some neck cars, you might experience a little bit of a pinch somewhere. Usually it's that side needs some space and it needs a little bit of a stretch in the deep part of the capsule, the deep part of where the 2 bones, the 2 vertebrae meet to make the joint. So the idea is if these are our 2 vertebrae here stacked on top of each other, then we're going to get this gapping where we're going to do a lateral flexion movement with our neck. That's going to open up a little bit of space on that outside. Then we're going to add a little bit of a rotation to that, and then almost like a chin tuck, so that we're creating this little bit of a space and opening up where those 2 vertebrae may just be jammed and compressed together. So the drill is this. We can be very specific as to where exactly we're going for on this. So let's say I'm going to start like C1, say C2, for example. So very high up. So there's not going to be a lot of my neck that's going to be moving, right? I'm just going to be hinging here. So you'll take a finger, bring it on to the out against your spine, against your vertebrae, and then just go just to the outside of that, just laterally to that side that you are trying to influence. From there, the movement is this. You're going to create a little bit of pressure into your finger by side bending away from your finger. So by side bending away, you're going to create a little bit of pressure and that's opening space between those vertebrae there. I'm up high, so if you're up high doing this, there's not going to be again a large motion at your neck. That'd be more of a hinge down low, which we can influence that as well. But for this initial piece, if we're starting up high, it'll look like this: a side bend, there's a little pressure there, and then we're going to rotate just at that vertebra there. Everything else stays below where your finger is, stays where it's at. And then from there, you rotate towards the direction you side bend, and then you add this little double chin tuck. And you will feel a stretch right where your finger is, and that's at least that's where you should feel a stretch if you are moving specifically from that particular area. And then again, we can come out of that. So again, up higher, it will look like this. You've got your finger on the side, you're going to laterally flex, rotate both the same direction, and then add a double chin and that little retraction of the neck back, and you will feel that stretch where your finger is. Again, if we're going to go a little bit lower, just to give you one more demonstration example, if I'm a little bit lower down my neck, now we're going to get, if we're going to really hinge at that particular area, there's going to be more of your neck going out to the side to be able to get into that pressure. And then same idea, there's going to be more rotation. Chin tuck should be about the same, but you should, again, there will be a difference because of where you're at. And then again, coming out of that. Should not feel a pinch on that closing side. If you do, you may be going the wrong direction. We may need to get the capsule opened up on that side. So again, do a little bit of a self-assessment, see where the pinch is, see where you close off, and then you're gonna try to be opening up away from that pinch side so we can open the pinch side up. Thanks for tuning in, guys. There's your neck capsule cars.